It's Luke with sixpacksmackdown.com. Today we're going to be making a interesting recipe. This is a high protein chocolate avocado pudding. Now I got this recipe from one of my coworkers. He runs a blog called thetastytomato.com. Their tagline is healthy eating, healthy family, healthy life. I have his blog pulled up right here on the computer. And they kind of focus on, those three things. They do a lot of like gardening, how to grow your own garden, how to use the foods that you grow into recipes, and then also just a lot of other organic recipes and how to live healthy. So we're going to do a little spin on his recipe. We're going to do the avocado chocolate pudding, and we're going to also be keeping it in the spirit of his 100% organic, and we're going to be using APS Bavarian chocolate, 100% grass-fed whey protein in this recipe. So we're going to modify it slightly in order to jack up the protein in this recipe. So what you're going to need is an avocado. We're going to need some maple syrup. We're going to need some honey, cocoa powder. We got some cocoa powder down here. Let's see here she is. Get your cocoa powder, and then we got some vanilla and some milk. And I don't actually have 100% organic ingredients because I don't eat 100% organic, but every single one of these could be purchased organic, and then if you toss in grass-fed whey protein, you can keep it all organic. So let's get going here. Let's open up this avocado, get a knife and a spoon, and then if you have like a food processor, that works the best. I don't have one, so I'm just going to be throwing everything in a blender. So let's cut this baby open, down to the core there. Okay, perfect. Nice and red. So you cut it in half, and then I scoop it up with a spoon, kind of draw the peeling back. So it's going to come right out. Should just pull right out, drop it in the blender. There we go. And avocado is a great source of healthy fats. Scoop that middle part up. So there we go. That's going to make our pudding nice and creamy. After the avocado, we're going to use 1 tablespoon maple syrup. Never tried this recipe before. Next, 1/4 cup of honey. And if you have small children, they shouldn't really eat honey if they're under 1 year old. So 1/4 cup of honey. So 1/4 cup of honey. Then we got 1/4 cup of cocoa powder, or we're going to put in 1/8 of a cup because we're halving his recipe. So let me go get my 1/8 of a cup measuring cup. Okay. So 1/8 of a cup of cocoa powder in the blender. And next, 1/2 cup of milk. So we're going to put 1/4 cup since I'm halving his recipe. And I might actually add a tad more because we are putting in APS grass-fed whey protein. And then that's it. We're going to hit this on the blender and we are going to test it out here. So in goes the APS protein, Bavarian chocolate flavor, 100% grass-fed whey protein powder. Go over to the blender, get a plate to cover it up, since I lost my cover, and see if it mixes up. Alright, just like chocolate pudding. Interesting. So let's give this the old taste test here. Clean up house. Dump it in the bowl. And I'm not sure how sweet it's going to be, what it's going to taste like. You can always add some stevia or 0-calorie sweetener if you want. But we'll give it a good taste test first. Okay, chocolate avocado pudding. Not too shabby. Yeah. Dude, that is good, Ty. If you have a chocolate sweet tooth, you gotta try this. Excellent. I added the APS 100% grass-fed whey protein. So I added an extra 23 grams of protein to my pudding. You don't have to. You can probably use your own chocolate protein powder. But I wanted to be able to keep it organic, or at least give you the option to keep it organic. But man, this stuff is good. Thumbs up to Ty at thetastytomato.com. Give this a try. With or without the protein, you won't be disappointed. It's awesome. Until next time, guys.